What is your will, my master?
Hey, what's up, Pierre? Quick demo video for you. Let me turn the slide on, sorry. For your Crossguard by Excronix Sabers. That's Eric Coach over there. I just got this done early this afternoon. It's installed with a Proffie V2. You've got CC Sabers in here for your lit PCBs. You've got 3 of them. So one in your main and then one in each quillion, like that. Your blade retentions are all, well, this one's on the back, so it's up top here. And then for your quillions, you have these brass knurled knobs. Crystal chamber, exposed crystal chamber. And then to get to everything, you just want to unscrew the handle. But when you do that, you kind of want to hold this piece right here. I did hand tighten this as tight as I could. I'll do it one more time. Yeah, it's pretty tight. But you don't want this piece coming unscrewed because that's part of the crystal chamber. There's wires running through the crystal chamber. So it would just be a bad day if this piece came unscrewed, right? So just kind of hold it here so that you can unscrew this bottom half. You can see it right there. So once you get that off, here's your chassis. I just put a little bit of filigree here that you'll see better when you get in person. It does say Excronix Sabers over here in Arabish. Solo Sabers over here for me. Just kind of weathered this up a little bit. 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker. You got your Proffie board right there. This is a tight snap fit down into the shelf. So when you go to do your own font, or I'm sorry, your own config, you just want to take the board and kind of pop it up diagonally like this to get to your SD card and then snap it back down. You don't want to take the entire board out. It'll be hard to put back in because there's a lot of wires under it and it's not necessary, right? So just pop it up diagonally and then snap it back down when you're done. And you've got a removable battery setup right here, so spring side. I only put 2 fonts on here from the stock font package because each of these fonts has 4 blade styles. So I didn't want to give you something that was really convoluted. You'll find a copy of the config file that I used on here. I gave you a red font and a blue font so you can see what I did, and then you can build off that hopefully pretty easy from there. All right, and I do have the crystal wired independently from the blades. So we'll throw a battery in this guy. Just a tight snap fit down into the shelf, and then this handle slides right on. Locks in. I've got your crystal pulsating on both of them, but on this one it's a red one. So you can see that. Your switches are here, so they're nice and hidden. When the crystal chamber is facing up, the switch on your right hand side is your activation. And then over here on the other side is your auxiliary. For this, I took swing on off the saber, so you will need to hit the switch. And then you can see that I've got these blades. I've got a delayed ignition on the blades, so you'll see the main one fire up first, and then the side one. And it's like that on both of them. It's just pulsing when the saber's off, and then it will remain on. The crystal will stay on when the saber's on. Nice and loud. And go to another font. And then this one is the blue one. I kind of wanted to show you 2 different colors on this crystal. Good flash on clash. We'll put some blades in. I don't have 2 small blades. I've got 1 main blade, and then I've got a small test blade here that we'll use for the quillions. We'll put our main blade in and lock it down. And I'll just take that side blade and kind of bounce it back and forth between the 2 sides to show you that everything's firing up like it should. We'll back this out of the chamber. Back and bolt out, really. And I'll put one in this side and we'll fire it up for you. just like that. And you can see how that blade doesn't light all the way up. These are programmed for about 26 pixels. So about the size that your side blades would be. Just like that. So everything's working there like it should. We'll take the main blade out of this guy and just go over taking the battery out. Although the crystals are pulsing when the saber's off, they're on a timer, so eventually they'll go off if you don't light up the saber. All right, so we'll just take the handle back off. Come over here from the positive side by the speaker, and you should be able to pop it out with your finger just like that. And that's pretty much your saber. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, I will get this guy out in the mail to you tomorrow. All right, thanks.